La 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 la. Welcome everybody. How do I do this? Yeah, there it is. Welcome everybody to the Monday afternoon build stream, you guys. And this should be everybody. Please cross your fingers. We got some hot new Wi-Fi action happening. Some fiber internet. This stream should be 100% dangle clack free. 100% dangle clack free. I don't want to make any promises. Knock on wood. Cross your fingers. What do you throw salt over your shoulder? Do all the superstitious things. You know, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. But what we have to do today is we got this guy right here. It said it in the thumbnail. It says it in the title. This is the Ether RTA. Comes with a very large nicotine warning. Here's my nicotine warning for this video. Warning: this video contains products that can contain nicotine. Nicotine is addictive sometimes, although it's difficult to get laboratory rats to be addicted to just pure nicotine. It usually needs to have a carrier or some sort of inclusion in it for them to get really addicted to it. But, you know, the science will get there when it gets there. We're doing the Ether RTA today. Mouth to lung, baby. Welcome, you guys. Mark, Jesse, Andy, I see you there. Sucks to be Dennis? No, it doesn't suck to be Dennis. Don't tell me that it's laggy. Sucks to be Dennis. I'll punch you. I'll punch you in the butt. I'll punch you in the back of the head. We're doing the Ether RTA today. Ether RTA today. That's what's sitting right here. And on the inside of the box, we're going to do a little show and tell as well. Baggies, spare O-rings. I want to show you that there's some spare O-rings, spare screws happening in here, spare glasses. Although these are not... Hi, camera. No, I know. It's difficult to focus sometimes. These are not glass. The one that comes on the tank is glass. Plastic Ultem, smoky Ultem on there. And I wanted to try to show you guys, this comes with the glass pack, I believe, because this is a little extender, because the glass pack that we have here as well comes with glass that is bigger, taller, bigger capacity. And so you need a little extender on the top of your RTA in order to get these glasses to work. And that's the little, I believe that's the little extender on the RTA, which we're going to try one of the bigger glass tanks on there. And I just wanted to show you guys, I'm going to try to get, do you see this? Look at those tiny O-rings. Do you see the size of these O-rings? They are minuscule. They are microscopic. And I believe those O-rings are for these little stainless steel inserts that you put inside the, the chimney. The chimney of your Ether RTA. But this is the Bogan Suicide Mods Mouth to Lung Ether RTA. I've got some coils all queued up. I haven't decided what I'm going to use yet. I'm going to go with one of these. These are terk, Mike Turk's mouth to lungs. These are coil turds, mouth to lung coil. I think I like the way the Turks look a little bit more. I don't know why. Don't feel bad. I'm sorry, Beecher. I don't mean to shit on your coils. I'm not shitting on your coils. See, now I feel like I have to use the coil turd coils out of guilt, but we're not. We're using the we're going to use the terk coils. Oh shit, I don't have my tools. Hang on. This was a scramble. I was scrambling to get this together, you guys. We had the internet guy here literally until about 20 minutes ago, and then I had to get my network all reset up. But it should be smooth sailing from here on out. But look at this. Look at this little RTA. AFC on the outside. That is a clicky AFC. Click, click, click. You can take it down to 2 holes. Click, 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 click. Take it down to 1 hole. Continue. Click, click, click. Take it down to just a little pinhole. Just a little pinhole. Now, AFC on the outside of a mouth-to-lung tank is not as critical as the AFC that goes underneath your coil. That's really where, Matt Cully says the same things on, when he did the Cogrita RTA review, or RTA review, rather. That's where you want to constrict the airflow. Kind of like the... what was the one that I just did? The Aries 2, Mr. P. Basardo and Dimitri. You can adjust the airflow. Underneath your coil is ideally where you want to be adjusting your airflow. not necessarily out here. This doesn't do much for the overall vape. It'll tighten it up, but it's not ideal. It's not really where you want that to be going. So we're going to take this apart. We're going to tear this down. In fact, first things first, it's got a real quick release on top. Boop, it's one twist, pulls off, big, 4 gigantic kidney-shaped juice fill holes up there. You see those? You see Phil's holes? 4 gigantic kidney-shaped juice fill holes up there. And if we continue, we can take this apart and pull the deck out and show you guys the deck here as well. Also, shout out to Bearded Viking Customs out of South Africa for the smoky Boba Fett mod stand, atomizer stand. I use these all the time. All the freaking time. I use them every Monday. As you guys have been here on the Monday build streams know, I use it every Monday. So let's take a look at this deck. There's your deck, my friends. It's just a little 2-post deck, and there's the little hole right there for the inserts to go in. Big wick catch cups, threading on the outside. Large opening underneath for, you know, I don't know, liquid to get to your wicks much easier. They have the, the rails next to your screws, so it's easier to capture your leads in there. Obviously, negative, positive right there. It's not a bad looking little deck. I'm going to throw one of those inserts in here. Looking at the inserts from the outside, I can't really tell a huge difference in it. I tried out the airflow a few times just as it is, and with this airflow full open, not on the pinhole, if we take this airflow to full open, so you got the full holes right there, it's a restricted lung. I mean, you can do it and easily do a restricted lung on this, but that's not what I'm after, man. I'm after some hot mouth to lung action. So we're going to try to throw an insert in this as well. I have those standing by. But the first thing I want to do is swap out this glass because this is the smaller version of it. So this threads off of here. Boop, boop. There's your glass right there. And we're going to grab a bigger glass. In fact, not only are we going to grab a bigger glass, I think we need to get this out of here. I think we need to get this out of here first because this ain't no drip tip. Oh, it also comes with 3 drip tips. Comes with one that's real low pro looking. It comes with, I'll just show you them eventually. Whoops, I cannot lose any tiny little O-rings. Cannot lose any tiny little O-rings. I want to get one of these out of here, but I don't know which one is going to be smaller because I want the tighter airflow. These look exactly the same to me. I wish they weren't in a baggie. That's kind of annoying. These look the exact same to me. Come on, baggie. Release them. Okay. Got them out here. And I can't tell the difference. Does one of these look bigger than the other? Don't these look exactly the same? These look exactly the same to me. I'm a bad reviewer and I don't have calipers, so I can't measure the inner diameter of these. Maybe this one is a little bit smaller. Maybe. So should I try to just shoehorn this in here? Let's go full Russian hacker. Let's try to place this in here. Has a tiny little O-ring on it. Tiny little O-ring. Whoops. No, come on, buddy. That's not your home. You know where your home is, and that's not it. Shit. This might be more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Saw someone in the chat earlier said he built his in 20 minutes, and I said it's going to definitely take me longer than that. Wow, that's annoying. All right. Airflow insert inserted. Airflow insert inserted. Doesn't look that much smaller, but you never know. In little mouth to lung tanks like this, the smallest little adjustment can sometimes completely change your airflow. Completely change your airflow. Now I'm going to pull off, no, I'm going to use the glass. I'm going to use the clear glass. And it's taller. I'll do a little comparison. I'll show you. And if you guys have any questions about this along the way as we're going, absolutely feel free to ask. See, we got the big glass, small glass, and the big glass comes in the glass pack. And I think in order to get this to work, we're going to use this little extender guy right here. Yep. There it is. Just made my chimney just a little bit longer to be able to accommodate for this taller glass tank portion. I'm going to screw this back together. Simple. Man, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Usually you have to deal with squishy O-rings and things like that. I will say all the fit and finish on here, real nice. I mean, everything fits together real well. All the threads feel nice. That little extender cap, that was real easy to get in there. Real easy to get in there. So now we have the deck. I'm going to open this package because the liquid that we're going to be putting in here today is, oh, that's right, 12 milligram. Oh, I got to show the nicotine warning. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, kind of. Deep Cuts, 12 milligram Blueberry Hill. This stuff is my new bomb diggity favorite mouth-to-lung e-liquid. I love it in a non-salt 12 milligram. Whew. It's just perfect. It's just perfect for me. Looks like these are Phillips head screws. So I'm going to grab my little Phillips head screwdriver. Let's back these out a little bit. Ugh. Not sure how far we can open them. Let's see how far they go. How long are they? Fairly long. Look at that. You can really open these up quite a bit. That's what I like to see. Let's open this other side up. Yeah, you can open these up quite a bit. I like that. It does look pretty. You got that glass kit? Yeah, I feel like if you're buying this RTA, then the glass kit is a no-brainer. A glass kit, you know, you're going to want, if you want a little bit extra capacity, I would grab the glass kit. It comes with Ultim and Smoky as well. But if you want more, set these coils in here. You're definitely going to go for that glass kit. Dang, that looks like it's fitting in there pretty well. Fairly easy. Those rails on the side makes it real easy. Just drop your coil in here. I'm sorry, I'm going to cover up the camera for a second because I just want to, I'm going to hold my tool in here so that when I screw these down, the coil doesn't go all sideways on me. Just get these slightly tight for right now and crank them down in a second. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's not centered, but we'll center it. Don't even trip. Probably just going to pull it up just a little bit too. Easy to center. Just pull it up just a little bit. I'm going to finish tightening these screws down and clip those leads. Tight, tight, tight. Wear my face? Why? Why do you want me to wear a face mask? There's nobody here but me and my wife. Plus, you can't hear me as well. I don't want to wear a face mask. I was wearing a face mask when the internet guy was here. I was wearing a face mask when the guy inspecting for black mold was here. How much flavor is lost with the taller glass? I'm guessing it's going to be minimal. Minimal flavor loss. Less than minimal flavor loss. You're not adding that much distance onto your chimney. You're not adding that much distance onto your chimney, and you know, you're not. I mean, it's about the same distance, in my opinion. It looks like with the KayFun, and the KayFun still has banging flavor. So I'm just cutting these leads. There we go. Leads cut. Coil installed. Now, I believe we're going to be rocking this today on this little college guy. I feel like it's going to look pretty dope on there. In order to get these glowing, though, I'm going to put them on... Where did it go? I'm going to glow them on this. I'm going to glow them on the SQ Mono. My original home for this was going to be the SQ Mono. But then I thought, dude, no, the college, right? college? I don't know. I'll let you guys vote. Do I put it on the DVARW college DNA 60, or do I put it on the DNA 75? We'll see. Let me do a couple of these super chats that I saw come in. Neil, very gracious of you, man. Yo, Nick, hope you're doing okay in your mind, brain, and life. I just wanted to say hi, and I hope you're doing good. Neil, I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Had my pre-op appointment today. I'm getting some kidney stones pulverized next week, which may or may not interfere with the vlog, depending on how I'm feeling. Oil. Midnight Oil. Hey, Nick, hope you're doing well. Got my Ether today. It's incredible. Really nice, restrictive, direct lung. All right. Look, we're trying mouth to lung today. That's the goal of today, is mouth to lung this thing, because look, it says mouth to lung tank. Doesn't it? Am I wrong? Doesn't it say mouth to lung? I guess not. It just says Ether RTA. Where's the instructions? I had the instructions, and the instructions aren't very helpful. These instructions are mostly useless. Southern Comfort. No trilogy? Huh? What? No trilogy? No trilogy, huh? Oh, Trilogy RTA. Yeah, we're going to do that next week. I just couldn't help myself. I am too excited about this Ether. I just had to try it. Why has it got to be black mold? Because that's just the name of it, Southern Comfort. It's just black mold. It's mold and it's black. It's got an exploded view here, which, is pretty useful. It's got some warnings on here. And then it's got that aren't really super helpful. Like if you've never built an RTA before, these are not going to be really helpful to you. Open your Ether RTA by removing the barrel from the rebuildable section, twisting the threaded section, holding them together, install the coil. And then it's like, pulse your coil to remove all the hot spots. All right. It might as well just have one step. Just build your RTA. I feel like these how to use instructions aren't super useful. And then it's all in different languages, But it's fine. You know what? That's why YouTube exists. We're going to try to glow these. Let me move my camera up just a little bit. Going to pulse, going to pinch, going to pulse, going to strum, going to pulse, going to strum. Looks like these came out to a 0.37 as it stands right now. I'm going to turn the wattage down when you're pulsing. Just turn it way down. I'm going to turn this to 11 watts. Because what you don't want to do is just push a bunch of power through your brand new coil. Because what you can do is those hot spots will happen, and those hot spots will basically like fuse your coils together, and it just makes it more difficult to work them out. So we're going to pulse and strum, and pulse and strum. These are terk coils, so they should get going pretty quickly. It says it's firing. Why are you not firing? Why is it saying temperature protect? What the hell does that even mean? Why is it giving me a temperature protect? It's because it was reading the wrong resistance at first. It was reading it too high. Now it's reading at a 0.3. Okay, let's reread these resistances. 0.25. Okay, there you go. I don't know why it keeps giving me the old temperature protect. Strum, pulse, pulse, strum, pulse, strum, strum, pulse, strum. Temperature protect. What the hell is happening right now? I'm turning the wattage way down. I hate DNA 75s when they do this. It's because it's reading a different resistance than it remembers reading before, so it thinks that temperature control is kicking in, and I know that's exactly what's happening. I know that's exactly what's happening. Measure it, measure it, measure it, measure it. I'm getting a short somewhere. I bet it's from I bet I didn't lift this coil up enough. It adds that airflow restrictor adds distance underneath, it adds tighten my 510 post? All right, I'll try to tighten my 510 post. Usually what happens on the DNAs and the DNA 75C and the DNA whatever, every DNA is it reads it at a certain resistance, and then it remembers that resistance, and when your resistance changes, yeah, it's nice and tight. Well, at least I get a chance to show you the bottom of this. It's very graphicked up. It just looks like, just a car wreck. Suicide mods, the famous vaping bogan, skull and cross mods. Okay, you are firmly cranked down now. Firmly cranked down. Measure again, measure again, measure again. Okay, we're still landing at a 0.37. Let's get this glowing already. Good Lord. 24 minutes. Unbelievable. Oh, come on. Yes. God. It's starting to glow. Starting to glow. There we go. Good Lord. That only took 20 minutes to do. I think the original problem might have been with that airflow. I think I had my coil like too far down on it, and it was touching it and shorting it out. But now it seems to be glowing flawlessly. Flawlessly glowing. So let me grab some hydro homies. I don't know why I put the cotton bacon away. Oh, it's empty. Man. That's sad right there. That's sadness in motion. I hope I have some more cotton bacon. Where the hell did my cotton go? Oh, here it is. Shit. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed to my body. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed to my body. You're in Florida, Southern Comfort. You know all about black mold, bro? Yeah. Well, we got black mold underneath our sink. Tighten your 510 post. Thank you. Crank down that RTA. Do I love you? Yes, Southern Comfort. Of course I love you. You've not proven to me otherwise why I would not love you, man. .2.5 millimeter coil, so, pinch accordingly. Now, the next advice I'm going to ask from you guys, do I fluff my wicks? Do I thin out my wicks on this? Or do I not? I don't want to because I hate it. Oh, wow. Too much cotton, Nick. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Do you think I need to thin out my wicks? No, it's definitely the internet, Sergio. I'm definitely gaining weight, which is what I want. I'm still not convinced I'm not dying, so... Where the crap did my scissors go? Seriously. My vape shears are just gone. Gone! Oh, well, vape shears, they're gone. They seriously are missing. Fucking gone. No, don't. Every time I say serious, Siri wants to talk to me. All right, I'm going to have to go get my honkin' scissors because I can't find my vape shears anywhere. Hold, please. Unfucking believable. Where the fuck are my goddamn vape shears? Yeah, we're just using kitchen scissors today to cut this. Just a bit, then poke it. J. Jerry, you say I should do it just a bit, then poke it. The problem with using giant scissors is you can just not get as precise with cutting your wicks as you want to. I want them to come down a little bit in there. All right, let's start off like that. How about that? Just eyeball it on the other side. Start off like that. See, I need my vape shears to thin out the cotton too. What the fuck am I doing? Am I new here? I literally have like 4 missing things. All right, let's try. No, these aren't going to work. I'm missing 2 pairs of tweezers and my vape shears. I keep everything I own for building in this. There should never be anywhere but in here. There's a place for everything. Screwdriver, this, these. It all fits in here. And my vape shears should be in here, and they're not. And I find this is infuriating me. Infuriating me. Beyond repair. All right, well, fuck it. Let's just, I don't know how to do this, honestly, without my vape shears. I use them so much as a tool. I use them for wicking. I use them for everything. Let's do the push and press. Sure. I guess we'll try to thin these out a little bit. Let's thin it out just a little bit. I didn't do it on both sides. Is that going to bite me in the ass? I hope not. All right. All right. We kind of got it. Man, that's fucking infuriating. I hate it when I can't find what I need because I have a home for everything. I'm one of these people that says everything has a home. If you're not using it, it goes in its home. And now my vape shears and my other tweezers are just lost in the ether somewhere. No pun intended. How's that look for wicking? Rate my wicking on a scale of 1 to 10. I honestly feel like that looks pretty good. I'm not too worried about that wicking. It's down in there. It's down in there. Just enough. Way too much cotton, Danby? Way too much cotton. Way too much cotton. I don't feel like it is. Especially if you make some gaps. I feel like this is going to be very successful. I thinned out one side. Okay, I got some 2s. 100 out of 10. Wow, okay, 6. Clint gave me a 2. 2? A 2, Monchet? A 2? 5.5? All right, look, I'll take a 5.5. I really want this to be a mouth-to-lung tank, and that's what I'm going for. So we're going to throw some 12 milligram. Let's see, do I have a nicotine warning here? Yeah. We're going to throw some 12 milligram e-liquid on here. I don't feel like it's too much cotton, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of things. Got some vapors happening. Vapors easily happening. See if I put some down here, even though it doesn't much matter because the tank's going to get that liquid wet or that cotton wet anyway. Way too much cotton. Ricardo thinks it's perfect. I feel like that's perfect. I'm really satisfied with that. So all I have to do now is screw this tank portion back down on here. It is. It's a 50-50, Jake. I'm taking it off of that. We're going to put it on this guy right here. I guess I can remove the nicotine warning because literally everybody here and anybody watching this video will definitely know that there's nicotine in this. I think this is going to be a dope little setup. see what it says. All right. Now it's reading a 0.5. Bleh. Let's just fill this up. Let's just fill this sumbitch up. I'm not sure what the liquid capacity is of this with the small tank and the big tank. I'm assuming it's a 2 mil, 4 mil thing. I'm assuming with the small tank, it's 2 mil. With the bigger tank, it's you get 4 mil out of it. I like that it's not, I really like that it's not a bubble glass. Okay, for this top cap, you just find the notches. Okay, why can't I find the notches? How am I not finding these notches? Oh, there they go. Ah! Close it up. That's what we ended up with. Full. That's what we ended up with. I have high hopes for this. So, here we go. You can look at the logo for right now. Give it something to focus on other than my gut. 0.5. Okay. It feels pretty mouth to lungy to me. Feels pretty mouth to lungy to me. What up to you, caveman? Feels pretty mouth to lungy to me. Oh, Michael, that's correct. Holy shit, I was just guessing. I had no idea. What do you have to say there, Travis? Vape break and stumbled onto YouTube to find you live. Sorry I can't stick around. Keep vaping and hydrate. Oh, thank you, Travis. Well, thank you at least for stopping by, Travis. I appreciate that, my man. But we got a fully built with some terk coils, Ether RTA. I put what looked like the smallest insert. I couldn't tell any difference between the inserts. Right now, the airflow is basically full open. That's the airflow I got right now. It's full open, and with that little insert in there, it feels very mouth to lungy. Feels very, very, very mouth to lungy. It feels damn near like a perfect mouth to lung to me. But let's have a toot. Let's try this 0.5 at 18 watts. Beautiful. Holy crap, that is nice. Now, what I would prefer is a little bit longer of a drip tip. You get 2 drip tips right here. I'm going to try to pop these drip tips out. Oh, there they go. You got a short one, you got a medium one, and then you get the long one. So I'm going to put the long one in here. If I can get this drip tip out of here. Good Lord, Bogan, what'd you do to this drip tip, bro? Is this just meant to go in here? Nope. Well, try to rock it back and forth a little bit. That drip tip is not cooperating. Sometimes you just need to bring in a big tool to do the job for you. Yeah, it looks like you get a replacement shorty. Like here's the one that just came out of it. And then it looks like you get a replacement one that is the exact same size. And then it looks like you get a longer one that is a longer size. That's what I'm after. Slam caps on mouth to lung stuff, not a fan. Not a fan of that. Really very nice. Damn. Really very nice mouth to lung right there. Just got to put that insert in there. And it's too restricted for a lung, for a direct lung with an insert in there. Maybe if you took the insert out, you could get a more restricted lung. Let's turn up the wattage a little bit. This is everything I want. This is everything I want in a mouth to lung RTA. It's not tight. It's not tight. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's not tight. I'm going to turn down this airflow. Let's try the 2 holes, right? That's what we got right now. We're going to knock it down to 2 holes. I'm going to try all these airflow options. No shot. Short wide bore and short narrow bore and a long narrow bore. Oh, is that what we're looking at here? The bore of them? Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a difference there in the bore, obviously. Short wide bore for restricted lung, and if you're going to do restricted lung, you can't put an insert in there. You just can't put an insert in there. What's it like with the single hole? All right, let's get there, buddy. Let's get there right now, John. It's hard to adjust the airflow on this. Oh, shit. Okay. We're going to have to take it off the college right now because you cannot adjust the airflow once it's on here. Let's go to this one. Let's go to one big hole right now, John. Let's put this on here. That college, like, it's kind of cool, but I kind of hate it. I hope to do a review for it soon. Yeah, let's measure it again. That's what we connected. All right, let's turn the wattage way up. We're going to put this wattage, it's a 0.3 on here. It was reading a 0.5 on there, so you tell me. Yes. Oh, now it's reading a 0.5. What the hell? All right, I believe this to be a 0.5. It's a little bit more restricted, John. I think I like it there. I think I like it with that airflow and then the small insert on the inside. That is a really nice mouth to lung. Feels a hair spongy. I know I've talked about spongy airflow in the past. Feels a hair spongy to me. The mix looks much better than the college. Yeah, the college looks kind of dorky. It looks kind of dorky and wonky. I wish with all my wishes that they didn't put these like Batman fins on here. Just straight up. That would be so much doper. Doper? More dope. The flavor on this is really something special. All right. We're taking it down to this tiny little nubbin of an airflow hole. Just the tiniest little pinhole. Real tight. Real very, very, very tight. Too tight for me. Too tight for GrimmGreen. That's what she said. Way too tight. That's what she said. There's no time. John, you asking about the heavy hitter mechanical mod? I'm not sure. If I don't get one, I will go buy one. I think this is where we're landing for my favorite airflow. One large hole with the small in there. With the smaller insert in there. From what I could tell, looked like the smaller of 2 inserts. You can go back to the videotape yourself and decide, but I think I put the smaller of the 2 inserts in there. Really nice mouth to lung. Damn good mouth to lung. I didn't think, I can't say that yet. I can't say that right now. Okay, so let's do some final thoughts on this. Let's bring me front and center real quick. And let's do some, hi guys, nice to see you again. Let's do some final thoughts on this Ether RTA. With the right insert, it is a banging mouth to lung. The flavor is really, really nice. Thomas, I can't answer that question. Thomas in the chat asked, does it feel like a dot shell mouth to lung style? Never use the dot shell. Just don't use dot mod stuff anymore. It's a personal thing. I just can't support that company anymore. Have never tried the dot shell. I've tried every other mouth to lung device possibly under the sun, and this holds up with the best of them. With the best of them. I got so annoyed with my KayFun Lite 2019 filling it from the bottom, and I know that Steam Tuners makes a top fill kit for it. I'm going to try to track down one of those top fill kits, but lately I've been using the Dwarf that I set up on a live stream like 2 weeks ago, and it's been my perfect mouth to lung. I have not barely set it down. It's been amazing. Amazing mouth to lung. This is real close. This is coming real close. Holy shit. God damn. Really, really nice mouth to lung. Very smooth. Can get real restricted. Can get not real restricted. Bogan said that those two inserts are the same size. Okay, so if you're going to rock it mouth to lung, thank you for that, Lucifer. I appreciate you. Hail Satan. Or don't hail Satan. I don't want to put anybody off. I say that jokingly. I say that jokingly. Nobody be upset about that. I say that jokingly. But thank you, Lucifer. I appreciate that. I don't know why I say steam turners. I don't know why for British Eyes. I don't know why I say steam turners. I just don't know. Is that t-shirt on your mech? What, Sergio? This is the vlog day t-shirt. You can get these at GrimmGreenMerch.com. I don't know what that means. I will say this. Here, let's wrap this up. We've been going almost 45 minutes now, and it should not have taken me that long. But it was a little bit of a show and tell, too. Got that extra insert in there. Got the extension on the chimney. Got a bigger capacity on here. The one-hole mouth-to-lung with the insert is a stellar mouth-to-lung, and that's coming from a mouth-to-lung snob. It is a stellar mouth-to-lung. Only time will tell if it can dethrone the KayFun or dethrone the dwarf. Actually, the dwarf easily dethroned the KayFun, I think, in my opinion. I'm a hardcore KayFun guy, and I like using the dwarf more than I like using the KayFun. But we'll see how this holds up over time, whether I reach for it, because that's the ultimate test. You know, when you have a bunch of vape gear sitting on your desk, what's the one that you constantly reach for? For me, mouth to lung, it's been the dwarf. It's just been the dwarf. Just constantly dwarf. I just love it. Love it. Love the feel of it. Love the airflow with the insert that I put in there. With the insert and one hole, this is a great mouth to lung. Now, maybe we're going to have to come back to this, pull the insert out, open up the airflow, try it as a restricted lung. That could be a thing. But for right now, I'm using it as a mouth to lung, and I think it's kick-ass. I think it's pure kick-ass. The Blueberry Hill tastes freaking delicious in this. Freaking delicious. Esgal says I need to pick up a KayFun GT4. I will. I'll go buy one, but I have not had a lot of luck with the KayFun products. Have not had a lot of luck with the KayFun products in general, but maybe they've gotten better. To me, I put KayFun and Squatum, the Squape, in kind of the same category. It's like the Squape vape's okay. I just hate building it, hate using it, hate cleaning it, hate everything about it. But this, if you're in the market for a new mouth-to-lung banger, this Ether is a mouth-to-lung banger. I would highly recommend getting the glass kit so that you can switch up the glasses and give yourself a little bit more capacity on there. I know, Bob, I need to grab a HAR. I need to try to track one of those down. If anybody knows where they're for sale, let me know. I know a lot of people are asking about the Type 2, but this isn't about the Type 2. Type 2 is my restricted lung right now. Strawberry something. You're only going to like the Type 2 if you like a restricted lung and you like really good flavor. And you like big dorky drip tips, because we're shipping it with this drip tip, my man. Okay. It's not about that. I really enjoy this. I'm going to obviously, I'll probably do a full review for this at some point, but right out of the gate, real easy to build, real easy to wick. Didn't even need to thin out my wicks, and the wicking's holding up like a champion. Like a champion. Vaping Art has the HAR. All right, I'm going to try to track one down. Like I will buy one today. You want to go check with me right now, you guys? Nope. All right. That's fine. You guys don't have to hang out with me. Just kidding. Vape and Art, if they have one in stock, I'll pick one up right now. Not even joking. Oh, look at that. And my internet's going a little bit slow. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. What did you ask about the Type 2? Wait, is that the real Type 2 drip tip? Yeah, that's the real Type 2 drip tip. It comes with two. It comes with normal, boring 510 drip tip, right? Just a normal, boring little Delrin Black 510 drip tip. It's fine and it's normal and it's boring, but really, this is the star of the show. That's the drip tip it's coming with as well. It just makes it 1,500 times better. So, are we talking recoil, flavor cap, restrictive, directive long? A little bit more restricted than that. A little bit more restricted than that. Stock. In fact, I close my AFC down just a little bit as well. What wattage am I running on this guy? 26 watts right now. We could probably turn that up. Let's round it up to 30 watts. Let's do a 0.5 at 30 watts. No, let's do a 0.5 at 29 watts because I'm feeling timid. Maybe even a little bit less than that. Maybe put this back down to like 26 watts. 26 watts, I think, is where this is going to land. 0.5, 26 watts, M-Terk coil on the inside. Running the risk of repeating myself, I think this is great. I had an easy, breezy time installing that M-Terk coil. Easy, breezy time wicking it. Filled it up, bigger tank, insert, mouth to lung, one hole, boom, roasted. That's all you need to know. It's a really nice mouth to lung. Really light, nice mouth to lung. It's open. You know, it's a little bit more open of a mouth to lung. It's not crazy tight. You can get it crazy tight, but with this one airflow, I'm repeating myself, one airflow and insert, it's a little bit open of a mouth to lung, which is perfect for me. Feels KayFunny in that department. Feels KayFunny. All right. Well, I don't want this to run any longer because I want someone to watch the replay. So I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. And let's bring up the music here. I'll be back here tomorrow for a Tuesday Bro Tuesday. I'll see you Thursday for the vlog as well. In the meantime, thank you guys, everybody, for coming out. Be excellent to each other.